It's 10 p.m. in India, Saturday, and today is the 1st of June 2024. We shall start our session today. And today's topic is protect physically and safeguard the aura. So that in this, we shall start first that protect physically part. It is the one of the four operating principles that we have given for our WeAreOne group operating principles in the divine feminine energy. So I posted that the banner. In fact, this is a banner of our Facebook group. It is WeAreOne with RPA. That Facebook group is the banner of that. And it has few years back we prepared it, because when it is mostly we prepared that post-COVID, when the new energy was establishing itself, divine feminine energy, and that is the time we developed that. But since then there is many new members have joined, and we need to discuss on these operating principles on planet Earth. So today we will focus on the first one, the protect physically part of it. What does that mean? And then we'll go into something about details about the aura. We'll know a little more about aura. Those who already know, you will get a little bit of refreshing our knowledge and awareness about the aura. And then also we'll talk about how to protect ourselves, including the aura, like physical body and aura, both need to be protected. How to do that. Today we'll discuss that. And then also we will go into the spiritual technique of aura cleansing. It is aura cleansing can be done in the very powerful, more collective manner we do it. And one of the things we will do during our forthcoming Pondicherry camp, the Guru Purnima celebration in Pondicherry this year. So we will do the aura cleansing of all the attendees it's a fire kriya. Before that, we'll do the aura cleansing of all those who just coming and attending that event. Will be doing that, and because that particular process has to be done in the physical energy field of any master, so that need to be done in that way. It can be done individually also, but it is very powerful if it done it collectively. Anyway, we will discuss about that in detail in the next, today a little later. First, let us start with that first operating principle of WeAreOne group. So that is also my teaching, that how to operate many issues. We will review them. First thing is about that operating principle on the planet Earth is protect physically. Protect physically. So this part is coming let me see if I can project this onto our the screen. But anyway, I have posted it into the group. You can check the group, that banner. So first is protect physically. This is the operating principle on Mother Earth and the divine feminine energy, what we are currently in. I explained earlier that several times that the energy on the planet Earth has been shifted for the many decades, even the centuries. They were on the under influence of divine masculine energy. That muscle power and money power and all those kind of things had been shifted. The transition already happened starting from the 21st December 2012. Okay. And this transition, that it will be completed something about 2032. That is about say 20 years period. So we have crossed that the middle of that, the transition period in 2022, and that is that where actually that is being divine feminine energy already established, and now it is going to the implementation part of it. That is the time I have created how we operate this. Now it is already, it is already established that divine feminine energy on the planet Earth, Mother Earth, the vibration. So this operating principle, the first one is protect physically. Okay, let me read all four, then we'll focus only on the protective first one of it. The first is protect physically, then earn enjoyingly, live lovingly, and spread spiritually. You can take that is our, like a principle, or you can the teaching, whatever name you call it. That is the thing we need. If we follow these four principles, then we will be fine with, that we'll be fully in alignment with the divine feminine energy, which is currently on the Mother Earth. And those of us who are already started walking the path of spirituality, we will be actually enjoying that energy. We'll be like it will be the key for our abundance and prosperity. Only thing is that we need to operate that way. All old pattern means earlier, maybe in, like 20th century or that part, that time that money power, muscle power, and all those things will no longer give a effect. And because so many chaos we see in this world, because that old energy who are already, when programmed into all those kind of things, they don't want to lose their power. So they're fighting tooth and nail, which is understandable. But in the chaos, what happens is that we need to protect ourselves, physically as well as energetically. The physical part is about our physical body, physical position, what we have in this materialistic world, that we have to protect that. And, including whatever we have, the property, money, relationship with other people in the physical world, all we need to protect. That is what protect physically means. Because there is so many chaos happening because of this transition. Many people, some people even, maybe some people in the power, they got mad. They don't want to lose that power, and they're fighting whatever they know, whatever they can, and most of this fighting is going into the violent rhetoric, like it is become extreme polarization is happening. That's why we need to protect ourselves. Yeah, no need to, this is not the time to go and push our view to the world. You have to protect you, because otherwise you can easily get harmed by the external world, those factors. And this is not, it is not only this time, it is very common that whoever is not going with the external world or external forces, they even try to eliminate or kill them. Jesus Christ was crucified. Yeah, there are many such things happened to the many masters. And there was a lot of, things said about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and all. There are many examples that who has been come here to teach the people the path of love, pure love, the spiritual messages. They have been treated by the brutal force and sometimes even eliminated. So that attempt is there. So we need to protect ourselves, because this is the transition period. As I mentioned, it is a chaotic, polarizing, forces are operating. And why another reason this kind of things are coming up, because a lot of earlier, I think it was about 2 years earlier, that energy of that year was to all the hidden thing will come into the surface. So many parts of the world, those who just try to rule, they don't like that all the secrets are coming into the forward. I'm not talking only about political forces, by the way. It's everywhere, in the family situation, in the social situations, and everywhere the negative things have been whatever was hidden for a long time, then coming up. Coming up for that get exposed to the knowledge of the people, and then there is some action reaction take place down the line. Yeah. And this is important for the humanity's point of view. In higher dimension, there is nothing called right and wrong, but everything has a purpose. If you see the extreme polarization into the world, external world, that is the key for the overall transformation. The massive transformation happens after that. But if it is go average and things like that, but this kind of thing we had earlier, maybe earlier in 1900 something, all those periods, we are having something like that, not too much of extreme, not too much of things, and people are, okay with it. But now it has to, something that extreme polarization happens is an indication of massive transformation. Okay. Both personally, in the family wise, and our socially, or in the work front, the many people are changing jobs this year. Yeah, many people changing their houses in this year, and there are many things of that kind of nature is happening. And all our members who we have visited Babaji's cave, and this year in April, and Babaji's message is transformation. Yeah. So we are all protected and protected by Mataji, guided by Babaji to go into this transformation thing. But so coming back to that, how to face this transformational energy, and because what we had earlier, that is gone forever. Rhetorically, many people say whatever we had before COVID, it will never come back. That kind of lifestyle is something new is being settled. Yeah, forget about COVID. In general, actually, it started, as I mentioned, in 2012, because it is shifting of the energy, and that has been played out different way, which has that kind of thing like a settled, or maybe in the middle peaked in the 2022, and then again now it is a settling period towards that, and after this, that so-called the golden era will come. Golden era, you can call it any name, means the people will live the life based on spiritual principles, or it is based on the pure love, not the fear. Okay, earlier energy, masculine energy, were about operating to fear. To control people, you inject fear or create something so that people fearful and then follow. Yeah. So it is that, formula is not working anymore. Yeah. It is slowly we landed up with we claim our energetic sovereignty. Like we are all energetically sovereign. We don't want to be like forcefully put into some kind of, prison of, prison means metaphorically on some corners, so that we cannot express ourselves. We cannot do that kind of techniques will not, will not survive. So first thing is that during this changing and this chaotic period, you have to protect yourself. Whatever you have, a physical level, that you need to protect. Protect your house, protect your, say, property, protect your savings, protect, whatever thing you have. Like we heard about hacking and online scamming and things like that. Very common. No? So the threat is there. Just you need to protect yourself. So whether it is your actually physical asset or in the electronic form, that doesn't matter. But whatever you have, possessions in the physical level, you need to protect. And so there is a high risk of that. That you cannot, somebody can just, break the front door and get in, like robbery. This kind of thing, that energy is like that. So protect yourself. Yeah. But you will be energetically also, you will be, I will discuss a little later during this course of explanation about the energetic protection with the aura and things like that. But physical, I think it is understood that we need to protect whatever you have. That includes your physical body. If your physical body is harmed, you will not be able to operate, properly. That physical body that protect physically also means the protect from any external intruders like, somebody, some miscreants are creating any commotion. Also, it is chance of getting hit with something like an accidental things to protect your physical body. Be careful, be alert while moving around and things like that. This also that the protecting yourselves comes into the positions and all those kind of things. Even the devices you have, as I said, the electronically also we protect, password protection, many kind of protection we do have. And from the online thing also, that is also in the physical in nature, means whatever you lose, that will be physical in nature. Yeah. So all this to be careful and need to be protected. And the energetically that it will be all from the higher dimension, the masters, from the Guru Mandala is basically guiding many masters. Babaji is guiding thousands of masters to teach the humanity how to protect yourself basically from all this kind of nonsense what is going on around. And to protect yourself with something, we need to have the power. Like you need to have the power. You cannot protect you from something which is a source of your power. Then how that will work? Suppose you need to drink water, and if I say don't drink any water, then how do you survive yourself? If the source and what you are getting protected is a similar or same thing, then how do you protect yourself? So here, the technique is not to get that power from the external world. You get power from your own higher self, that energetic protection, and that's what we'll run today. Okay, we need to get protection, physical protection of physical level, or whatever our physical level, and also mental level. Something is causing our mental distress or taking our peace of mind. But mind is a part of the physical body. That if our physical body dead, our mind doesn't operate. I'm talking the physical mind here. So that's why it is linked with our physical body. So if the mind is also not working well, our body is also not working well, and life will be hell. So in any way, all these factors physical factors, body and mind need to be protected. And this has been, we will, learn some techniques to do it energetically by the spiritual techniques and other techniques with the blessings of Babaji and all the masters. They're just giving us this teaching to just protect ourselves, like put a shield on, so that nothing externally can hit you. All right. So to summarize, the protect physically means your physical body and also your all whatever physical positions, the mind, your physical level, what you need to lead a life into the external world, including all the electronic things, which is in the electronic form, not many physical form. As for example, the savings in the bank. So nowadays there is no such thing called actual money has been stacked. It is all the figures on your account you can see online, that kind of thing. So you need to protect that. That is a part of that physical thing. Okay, so protect your body, protect your positions, protect your health, okay, and protect your mind, from this kind of external sources, so that it cannot harm you, and keep you, saved till you get into that fully operational when the transition is complete, when it will be like fully operating, and then that is the time you will enjoy the full freedom and full, utilization of that energy. You can feel that, but this is the time you need to protect. I normally give an example like you are walking into the road, then one horse, somebody was, some horse get mad and it is just running through the same road what you are walking. Maybe there are narrow road. So maybe in the jungle. So you are just walking in the path, you see some horse coming. Best is to give way to that horse, so that even if you run in front of it, there is chance of you getting kicked. Even the backside is chance of getting kicked. Don't move with that. Allow it to pass by. So that's exactly what the principle of protect physically means. Let the energy go wherever, means external people, how they're behaving, whatever the energy is, negativity, let it pass by. You just protect yourself. Yeah. You just protect yourself so it doesn't affect you. All right. Now we'll go into that this the next point, which is what is aura. Okay. So aura is our, and we know we have a 7-body system. Those are, I normally earlier I used to do explain this in detail during workshops, and this year also we'll have the multiple workshops. I will do it in detail. But the 7-body system we do have, and the 7-body system, the first one is a physical body, the lowermost or most gross one, most dense one is a physical body. The next one is called energy body, and second one. So, and third one, so that is called emotional body. And then third one, then the fourth one is a knowledge body, or fourth one is knowledge body, and the fifth one is a Karan Deha, causal body. And the sixth one, you can say the spiritual body, and seventh one is nirvanic body. Anyway, so first we now discuss about the only first two. First two means physical body, and the second body, the energy body, that name is aura. So we call it aura. It goes with our physical body. In fact, when you raise your own vibration, you can see the aura in the naked eye. You can see people's aura, and it is just immediate next one, second one, energy body. This energy body, you can, everybody has that, by the way. Only thing is that if you are in a spiritual practice, then if somebody, let me start with the opposite side. If somebody has been, like a negative minded and like a complicated type of mind and all that, their aura will a lot of black patches. Yeah? So, but slowly they work on themselves and become positive, and then slowly that those things reduces. And then when you come to the spiritual thing, when they start operating from pure love, when heart chakra opens up, the aura gets cleaned. And for that, for the masters and all, the aura become very powerful and enhanced. Yeah? So, but everybody is having the aura. That's what I'm saying. It is not specifically meant for the what is called spiritual masters only. Yeah, everybody has an aura. Only the shape of the aura or the size of the aura or cleanliness of the aura differs based on how they operate. What is their vibrational level that they operate? Anyway, so our aura means our energy body. All of us, we have it. Not only we have the flower, plants, mountains, sea. Everybody has aura. Okay, it is their energetic second body of that, and also. In human body, it can be felt as a light coming out from the body or heat coming out of the body, and that also can be seen. Normally, it is not seen by common people, but when you practice, particularly if you do stomach breathing and this kind of things, you'll be able to see it. Yeah. So I think all of us, we know about walking the spiritual path, and we all know that this is a thing, and we all have it. We teach also that one. So say, as for example, if you like to see, if you just concentrate on the screen, you see me on your screen, whatever. Then I will just put my fingers here and to tell you what is my aura. You see, there will be some difference there. This one. That is my aura. What you can see now. And if you don't see, take a few deep breath, stomach breathing, like your vibration will go high. You will be able to see that. Okay. So how it is? No light is on in this room, by the way. There's no light is up. Only the normal light outside. So how do you know that it is? I'm talking. It is my aura. If I move my body, move my head, that light will move with me. Then it is mine. If it is something else, light will stay. My head will move. So just see that. I'm moving my head. The part of the light which is moving with my head is the aura. If it is some other light, then it could not have been moved with my body, right? Okay, so that is the aura what you saw just now. Okay, all of you, we have it, and this we can teach about this. I'm just thinking when we meet next, maybe during the Guru Purnima celebration, I will teach you how to see aura, okay, of others, or even for the natural things. And there is some practice needed, and you will be able to see. And I'm sure most of you can see my aura right now. So, but it can be learned, and exactly you can do that. This aura, our aura is the second point. Okay, let me go to the third point. Let me go to what is the third point? How our physical body is related to the aura, that I already explained. Physical body, the first body, and it is only about 2 inches away from the physical body as a border. That's how it is related. It go with us all the time. It is with us. It only changes its little bit of properties based on how we operate. As I mentioned, if somebody is negativity, the programmed and thought, their aura reduces, and the patches comes. And in that, or if it is then, if they work on themselves, purify themselves spiritually, do spiritual practices, they got clean. And also the next level of body somebody can see, which is the emotional body. That also can be seen. Is a second layer of aura. Okay, that also can be physically seen. Physically means with the physical eyes we can see, but for that you need to go little higher sensitivity and in the vibrationally. That emotional body, just like a second layer, it has got a color. First one is white. Yeah, most of the time white, except of course these patches are like a little gray shades or the dark shades, but otherwise the aura color is white. The second layer aura, which is represent our third body, which is having color and tinge, you can say, not bright color, tinge. That color changes based on which chakra we are currently operating from. Okay, so if we have, like we have 7 chakras, it comes to 7 colors. I'm not going to telling all the detail about the chakras during initial learning Kriya. You all know that, but that has been explained. Each chakra has a color, and lowermost first one is a red. Then next one, number 2, is orange. The third one is yellow, which is Manipura. The heart is green, and then the blue. The throat chakra is blue, then it is a dark blue, then violet, and then it is a white. So this is the 7, the chakra colors. So based on the basic chakra, what we are operating at that moment, that color affected that. Means if somebody is extremely angry and it is like a survival mode, like a खून करने के लिए तैयार है, this kind of stuff, very, very angry, then that tinge go to the first chakra color, which is the red color. Like that. So if somebody is, very much ambitious and things, or at the time they are, thinking about, how to make more money and all. I'm not saying right and wrong here. I'm just saying the thought pattern. how to get this, how can I influence that person to get me into, I can take his property as mine, I can, or something of that nature. So it is some kind of monetary benefit or, superiority of the power and showing that intellect to the others. Like I'm more intelligent than that person, I can get these things and I get something from him or this kind of stuff. Then it becomes yellow. So yellow means manipura. But if somebody is, operating from love or maybe nice persons and things like that, so they don't have, they have any agenda. They just, they love to talk to you. Then you will see the green color there. So that is the color of heart chakra. And then somebody walking on the spiritual path, they can, very common, we can see that it is also light blue or the dark blue or indigo, and then violet, or also it can be in the violet also when they go into the spiritual domain, and it gets also converted into white. When the Shastra is fully open, that also converted into white. So all those things are there. Normally the spiritual people, their color, you will see the tinge, normally the green, blue and violet, normally. Yeah. And in any common people, they normally operate from lower three chakras. So it would be more like a, red, orange and yellow. There is no fixed rule. By the way, it changes also. It is not that one person is fixed at one level all the time. Same person, sometimes thinking negatively and thinking about, how I can harm other person, then it go to orange and red type of thing. And then other time saw some like a small child or a baby and playing with that baby. And that time it got maybe the green and then even blue, that kind of thing. So that happens, same person. So different time, different kind of emotion, different kinds of that affect. So this emotion is based on these principles operating through the chakra that time, and that affects the emotional body. And that comes as a tinge, color tinge. That is the second level of aura. Also, that higher level of aura can also be seen, higher bodies. Those masters, some masters, the powerful masters, they can see even your current, causal body, the fifth body in the naked eye. And that particular thing is normally known as your Akashic record reading. All the reasons, current, cause are there, even the past lives. So the masters, they can see that. For that, you need to come to that level of vibration to see that in the naked eye. You can do that. And those can be read, and what was there, what was our future, and all. By seeing that aura, they can tell you, about that your life, what is happening, what will happen, and things like that. Anyway, those are very high level of energy. Fifth, yet we all know first body. Second itself, to go to that level, those who are walking the spiritual path, it can be easily seen. Third, little difficult. That I will, be able to teach on that time. During when we meet next in the Guru Purnima celebration time, I will teach that how to read the third part. Above that, it needs sadhana. It cannot be taught like that. But it is possible. That's what I'm saying. It is possible to see that higher level of aura as well. Okay, so this is about that, the different levels, the aura. And okay, next question is why we need to safeguard the aura and what are the risks? All right. See, this energetic body with which we have, it communicates also energetically from the external world. It picks up the energetic clues from an external world. And also from our mind, the electromagnetic waves it generates, it interacts all the time. So it affects our mind as well. So whatever coming outside, some negativity comes, it affects our mind, and then it triggers our emotion, then we behave that way. You might have seen different area, external place, you visit, you have a different type of feeling. Some place you go looks very joyful, energy. Some, if you visit some kind of place of worship, it's a very peaceful, calm energy, and loving energy. So that is the peaceful, the place. There is no such thing, some music has been played or something you are reading, nothing like that. Just you feel that. Some place you visit, you feel fearful, particularly if you say walk in the dark or go to some area of your city at the middle of the night, nobody is there on the street and nobody is attacking you or threatening you. Just you feel little fearful. You try to hurriedly cross that area. You don't want that. That feeling, from where that is coming. Okay, it's coming from that area that is negative. That thing you are picking up and become fearful because it is disbalancing the normal energy level in your body. And that energy, when you picked up in your energy body by your aura, and that it affects your mental state or your mind, and then you feel all those kind of stuff. Yeah. So that is how that's how it works. And even whatever is coming through your five senses, those are also can impact you. Of course, they impact you mentally. Suppose you hear some news of, some harm or major war going on somewhere, or huge earthquake has happened somewhere. So naturally, your mental state will be destabilized because this information you get where you are sitting, you are not getting that there. It is happening maybe thousands of kilometers away. But as the information comes, you process that information through some external sources, it will affect you. It will affect your aura. And that aura, that energy, that affect your mind, and that vice versa. So whatever you perceive in the mind, it can affect that. And also whatever is coming out from externally, that also affect your mind, and then you behave, that way. So both are the possible scenarios. So this is where, as it is interactive in nature with the external world energetically, so the negative things which can affect us, negatively or harmfully, we need to protect ourselves from that. So, and it is like, how do you know that it is negative? Because we'll feel awkward or feel uncomfortable. Feel we are not been in full alignment with that energy. Automatically, we have the inner instrument that will tell you that something wrong here. So that is why what we need to do, we need to safeguard our aura. So what did I just explain why we need to safeguard our aura? Because it gets affected by external things, external news, external things, what we see, or any message comes or something. There is no message, like I explained, in the middle of the night going somewhere and you feel a little, spooky about some area. Maybe you're visiting some, I don't know, some cemetery, and you feel something. This kind of stuff, it is actually affecting your energy body, and that's what you feel. There is it's not coming through your five senses. Just the energy is disturbed. Something in the energy level, it has got disturbed. Okay. All right. So you get affected, and if this kind of effect persistently happening, if you're living in the place which is full of negativity, as for example, say toxic working conditions, means maybe in that, suppose in office scenario, I'm saying the toxic environment, like that nobody like each other, and every time there is a mudslinging here and there. One moment, it may not be that nobody shouting at each other, nobody is doing anything bad at that moment. But when you enter into that space, you will feel uncomfortable. Because that energy is completely disturbed. Also, this is true for any space. And it can be also true for that when you visit a new place. Suppose many of you are asking me what to check. Suppose you are buying a new house. What to check into that new house? There are some way to check that. If something terribly bad thing happens into that particular house, then the energy will be disturbed. And when you buy that and you stay there, you will be also disturbed. Just you're picking up that. Your aura will pick up that energy. Even if you don't know what happened, but still you will feel that. Same thing applies any kind of, suppose we are doing from the spiritual gathering somewhere. Okay, let us take this example of our own, Guru Purnima celebration Pondicherry, and those who are applying, I'm telling, I will still have the hotel where we'll stay is not confirmed. I'll tell you later. So why it is taking so long? We can just, check on the net and book one hotel. What's wrong with that? Wrong with that is we are going for a Guru Purnima celebration, spiritual gathering, and Babaji's, picture will be there, and we will be, doing our own practices. Many people will come for healing in that place. If the energy of that place is disturbed, suppose that the place, that particular hotel is famous for some antisocial activities, or they have a the bar, and a lot of people are coming and going who are the drunkards and the miscreants and this kind of things. They will disturb that energy. If the hotel rooms are not used for properly, of course, everywhere we cannot guarantee everything, but beyond a certain level, it is unacceptable for any spiritual use or even our stay. That is the kind of thing I'm checking energetically. It is not about the luxury of the hotel or the cost of the hotel or near the sea or near the city and all those kind of things. There is also element of energetic level of checking. So we need to check that, and before we go into having our own, the spiritual program there. So that is what takes time to come to that, and then we have to check it and then depend upon the feedback of somebody's visit, and then accordingly we'll take a call. Anyway, so what I'm basically saying, this is important. Otherwise, what will happen when we do this kind of program, because we got sensitive. One spiritual path will pick up the good things also well, bad things also very fast. We're sensitive, So that's why it is important for us to safeguard our aura, because whatever you gain, we lose it if we are constantly expose ourselves into this kind of toxic environment, negative, environments, or the disturbed energy situations. Someplace we don't know what happened, but that will affect us. So that's why that is a reason for the safeguarding comes into the picture. Okay, so I hope it is understood why we need it. Now, let us go into the technique, how to deal with it. Okay, so safeguard aura, what are the risks that I have already told, that if it, then what happens when our aura is affected by negative attacks? So then this aura can get influence it can be reduced, it can be damaged, it can be patched, thing can come. What I said, that through spiritual practice, we clean our aura. Those darts can come back. If we get a negativity attack, means one particular incident, some incident can happen in the short form of time. It is like a hit, like an accident. It can severely damage our aura, just maybe one incident. Like our physical body get affected if we hit with an accident, So if some car come and hit me, then my whole physical body will be, like heavily damaged. This kind of occurrence also can possible by some event. Or there we can come in contact with some person. That person's energy is like extremely negative. Person may not harm me physically, but because of that energy field, my energy field can get affected. That is quite possible, and that happens most of the time. That there are some in the Western world, they have several names called energy vampires, like they suck your positive energy. Those are also true. But the thing is, there can be somebody who can be toxic themselves. Just in their presence, our energy can get sucked out. And when we'll know why we feel irritated and feel uncomfortable and suffocating, and we don't like to mingle with this kind of person, but maybe we cannot help it, because we cannot actually say it, I don't want to talk to you or things like that. Maybe socially or maybe work-wise, we have to work with them or maybe some family member. We don't know, But if these uncomfortable things come, basically it is energy dynamics. If somebody is taking out our energy, we'll feel that. Yeah? So that is why we need to do safeguarding the energy. Okay, what happens to our aura? I explain. First aid technique to protect our aura from negative influences. Okay, so suppose you don't know, you went into the some place. So somebody has invited you some party, maybe it's a good party, maybe some child's birthday party is going on somewhere. But when you entered into that party hall, you feel a little uncomfortable. Yeah, you feel little not uncomfortable, little nauseatic, yeah, little not comfortable, some irritation, or you cannot explain, but something wrong there. At least you can feel that. You cannot just run away from that place because you have to be there for some time, and you're physically you are getting affected by mentally getting affected. Mentally you feel some not feeling well, and physically also there is some kind of thing, maybe some churning in the in your stomach or something possible. A little bit of sweating. Those are little higher end reactions, but first you feel not very physically comfortable scenario. In that case, what you do? Yeah. So I'm just giving you tips here. That is, you can do it anytime, anywhere when you feel that uncomfortableness physically. Yeah? Just check which nostril you are on. Maybe if you don't want to do in front of others, you can just take little off or go to the balcony or someplace or corridor and just take like this one. You check to the which, like at this moment, my left nostril is on, nostril dominant, right nostril is this right nostril is closed. What you need to do, this is called Vishnu Mudra. Yeah? So this thumb out, last two finger out, middle two finger closed. This Vishnu Mudra, what we can do is we have to change the breathing of the nostril to the other one, which is not dominant. In my case, left is dominant, no matter which one, doesn't matter left or right. Whichever is dominant, when you felt uncomfortable, just change the breathing to the other nostril. So in my case, what I'll do is I have to change it to my right. So close the left and inhale and exhale, maybe few times to this nostril be on, up to 21 times. Like that, so 5-7 times up to 21. I said, if it is not happening, do that, and then check what nostril is on. Now my right has been opened up. Earlier it was left. So you change your breathing nostril and come back to the place. You will not feel the same thing. Yeah? Because this is your first aid technique to face any kind of energetic disturbance. Just change your nostril and come back there. This is the first method. There are other methods like taking a protection shield for a longer time. But I said, that is instantaneously, you can change it within a minute or 2 minutes to come back. But for the longer duration, for yours and others, suppose you know that place, some office you are going, you have to go for work, but you don't like that energy. It's a toxic energy. What do you do then? Because you have to stay there for 8 hours or maybe 9-10 hours. How do you do then? There is a technique how to protect yourself during that period. You can do it every day. That is called protection shield. That is our energetic shield. I think this link will be over soon. So maybe I will join. I'll send you the next link within 2 minutes. So, and all of you, I request all of you to join, click the new link and join. So we will conclude here. We'll come back again with the second link. I'll post it into the group. Okay. All right. See you in the other side of the session.
Pranam, Dada.
Pranam, Radhika. All right. I think most of us, we have already joined back. So let us continue. So I was explaining about the protection shield, how to protect ourselves for any external thing. So in this case, so you can take protection shield and you can invoke the protection shield. There is a method. I normally invoke the Mataji's energy, and there is a prayer. And kindly send me protection shield to protect my physical body and aura invincibly from all human creations. Only allow love and light to pass through. Best interest of mine. From then you have to give a time from now for say next 10 hours. No, you have to give maximum to 12 hours. Then you have to renew. So you can pray that, just a prayer, simple, that is invoking the shield. You can invoke the shield, and it's not visible, but it is an energetic shield. You can do it for yourself, and you can give the condition when, you can also give condition when the shield will be invoked, when it will be closed or removed. Like I can, before starting from home, I can pray that today please provide me protection shield when I enter my office and till when I come out of office. So then I am giving some events. It's not a time. I didn't give like start from 8 p.m. till 8 a.m. till 4 p.m. I'm just giving event. No matter when I enter, that shield will start, and when I come out of that place, that shield will be over. So these things, so just prayer, I have to give that. So either I give a clock time or I give some event time. And we can also give, depends on something. Like, please invoke me the shield when I come back home. I don't know when I'll come back home, but whenever it is, I can do that. I can keep my things on, but as I said, make sure it is not more than 12 hours. Then it loses its power. So what to do in case suppose you want for the whole day, you start invoking, say before going out from your home, maybe you started at 7 a.m. and that day you come back at maybe 9 p.m. Or you're traveling. So how do you do that? So then you invoke, please provide me protection shield and give the duration for next 12 hours. Then you don't know how long it will take to come back. So whenever almost 12 hours is over, and then that time you can pray, my protection shield, please go back to the source as love and light. Thank you. Definitely mention thank you. Don't leave it unattended. Like, अपने आप ही चला जाएगा तो जरूर, but don't disrespect. You give full respect. Thank you for protecting me, and please go back to the source. That is respectfully giving back to the shield. And suppose your task is not finished yet. You have not back yet. Maybe you are doing it, say maybe 6 p.m. Maybe you found out you cannot go back before 10. Then you invoke another shield and say, please send me the shield, just same as before. Please provide me a protection shield, protect my physical body and aura from now till I go to sleep today, or I go back home today, just event. Also, this shield should not be kept for your overnight when you are actually sleeping. Even if you go in the day, during daytime also, if you go to sleep, you have to always return the shield back, and again when you wake up, you invoke that. So make sure you are not holding it when you are actually sleeping. So what you do that now, why? Let me explain why. Because when we sleep, our astral body leaves our physical body. Basically, our soul leaves the body and it goes into the soul level and meet with friends, or does its own job. Our physical body is sleeping that time. If we put a energetic shield on that, our that body will not be able to. That astral body will not be able to leave that. So it will get blockage. So it is we should not do it. Block our astral body to leave. So we have to invoke. So we have to not invoke. Return that energy shield before we sleep. If you think sometimes we accidentally fall asleep, then what will happen? Then if that is a possibility, then you better say, from now till I go to sleep. That's it. Even if it happens in the earlier daytime, before sleep, it will go back. So like that. So you can manage that. So you can use your own, planning how to invoke and return that, but definitely return. So, and it is quite common that somebody, they are in some environment, but some situation, maybe some family situation or visiting some place which is not very conducive. They start when after getting up, then change in between, middle sometime in the afternoon or something, they return the old one, invoke the new one until the end of the night. I mean, before going on bed. So they keep it the whole day. That's also fine. You can also protect your near and dear ones, loved ones, your family members, others who may be physically away from you. Somebody may be, some another country, but you can always invoke. You can, invoke the protection shield for that your family members there. If you don't know the exact time, then you can put that kind of condition. Suppose your son. So you said, till my son wakes up today and for that next 12 hours to protect him for all these eventualities, that protection shield will take care of that. And even also, if it is need longer, then you return as usual. So you can actually invoke protection shield for more than one person. Yeah. Only one word of caution here: don't put single shield for multiple people. Like, please give protection shield for me, my son, and my daughter, and my wife, and these kind of things. Don't do all together. If you want, give each family member one shield independently and return independently. Okay, so this is the kind of things you can do that to protect your physical body and aura, from all this kind of this is energetic protection. So I will, how to do the procedure, I send it to many and I will post it again into the group. So you know how to do it, exact what need to be said. But just let me inform you that I have given that words, no need to follow exact words, that is not what is meant for. But the feeling will be like that kind of language, just given as an example. No need to exactly, you have to memorize each and every word, full stop and comma. No need. But your feeling should be like that. The message should be like that. You can have your own, the message on that one without changing the meaning and purpose of that. You can be of any language. You can do it in your mother tongue. And I have seen some people, whenever I see the Mataji and Babaji, they started communicating in Hindi, and otherwise their mother tongue may be something else. So, but my thing, whatever I given written in English, so this does it. I'm just giving for understanding. It doesn't matter. Our communication with the divine or Babaji and Mataji, not in any language. Language is a physical dimensional matter. What language you speak, But the feeling should be there. Feeling is same for everybody. Any human being that feeling, that message is good enough. Your intention is good enough. Language doesn't matter. It's for your own satisfaction. कि ठीक है, मैं बाबा जी से प्रार्थना करता हूँ तो मैं हिंदी में करता हूँ. Not really important. It can be mixed, jumbled also, different languages, whatever it is. So it's all fine. Basically, I'm saying don't bother too much about exact what is word, what is written, and what have to remember that. And if you miss 2-3 words, major thing, no, don't go finicky about all those things. It's okay. As long as you are praying and say, please forgive me, and that should be fine, So this is the thing. This is the sensitivity, what I explained to you. And this is about the protection shield. And I will post that technique of protection shield into the group. So all of you, most of you already have it, but still I will post it in the group for your reference. In future, when you like to invoke something like that, you can do that, Then now what is happening about the very strong level, higher level of negativity, like as I was mentioning in the beginning, currently we are living in a chaotic world, There may be this kind of personal level of thing is good, but it is only the protecting whatever we have, But whatever we have, if that is contaminated, then even if we put the shield, will not be able to handle it because we ourselves already affected by it. That needs something called the cleansing, like a healing. It needs energy healing. And also, particularly for the aura, it needs a major cleansing, and that need a very powerful source to cleanse your aura, and it stays for quite a long time. And that technique is like we need to do some fire kriya to do the aura cleansing. Those of you who have attended the Varanasi workshop, Varanasi camps, then you know that what we have done. Before doing fire kriya, we have done some kind of exercise around the Havan Kund, like fire. Yeah, we are rotating all around the fire, rotating our anti-clockwise and rotating our own self axis anti-clockwise, and with some prayer or bhajan, Om Mangalam. So this type of thing creates that kind of environment that invoke Babaji's grace. And then your aura will be cleansed, all levels of aura, like second, third, fourth, whatever it is, all will get cleaned in one go. So why anti-clockwise circling? Anti-clockwise circling is unwind, like you picked up something, some energy from this world that is winding clockwise direction. So to remove that, you need to move yourself anti-clockwise to get it done. This aura cleansing can be done personal level also, one-to-one. If the master is there, can do that. And we can, like personal, suppose somebody is not been able to go for that kind of havan and the group thing, and it can be done personally also. Then in that case, that master will hold like the fire in his hand and invoke that energy. The fire will be held at the different chakra levels, like first chakra, second chakra, third chakra. And master will ask you to, the relative motion between the lamp and the body should be anti-clockwise. So if the lamp has to go anti-clockwise, then maybe your body needs to move clockwise into that direction, so that lamp is actually anti-clockwise movement with respect to your body. So then the master can invoke energy that can clean your aura. Yeah. So that is also possible. That is a spiritual techniques. The master basically invokes that channel what he has and bring that energy into that. And the fire is a purification energy. We know that the fire purifies. So in that, it can purify your aura. And as I mentioned, collectively, we can do it as a group together, all the aura can be, it will be very, very powerful because everybody's energy is intact there. So it's a collectively, it is a best thing to do, rather than individually. So, and then whole energy atmosphere will be created to cleanse the aura. And as I mentioned, we'll do it, whatever we did in Varanasi, we'll do the similar thing in Pondicherry also. So that is the first day we'll do that, first evening, before fire Kriya, we'll do this aura cleansing of all attendees. Yeah. It doesn't matter that the person is already initiated into Kriya or not. So, but this will be the aura cleansing can be done by anyone. Yeah. For that, you don't need inherent qualities, just follow the guidance of the master and it will be done. So this is the techniques of that aura cleansing and what is the aura and all other things. With this, we'll close our today's learning session. So if there is any question, so you're welcome to ask me. I will answer them. Okay, Nego, go ahead.
Yeah, Rantik, my question is, you have mentioned that if we invoke this protection shield, it will protect us from any eventuality. But suppose in my soul's plan, some eventuality is written over there. Some eventuality is bound to happen, not going to happen during the day or something like that. And I also invoke the protection shield. Which one will prevail?
Okay, very good question. When we invoke the protection shield, we also mention what is in my best interest, on love and light in my best interest. Like it should not be a human creation outside me. But if it is your soul's plan, that will take a precedence because that is for your overall spiritual growth. Even though my event may be negative, but the overall growth, then in this case, this protection shield will not work. It has not been able to protect you from your soul's plan. It is only protect you from any negativity outside, influencing you. Only that can be you are protected about. But it cannot protect you, so-called protect you from your own soul plan. That is not possible. Okay. That is only for the external energy which is influencing your aura. Only that you can protect about.
Okay. Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay. God bless you. Yeah, Srayashi, go ahead with your question. Then I'll come to Chaitali.
Guruji, I have two questions. One is about the nostril that you mentioned, nostril method. Like I have few times tried to check my nostril before going out, but I'm not able to understand where I always feel both both are dominant. So can you please share once again how to check that?
No, it cannot be same. Only it is possible to be same only when you are in a deep meditation, equanimity. Otherwise, there will be some nostril which is dominant. I'm not saying closed. Huh? You are saying both nostril, there is some air coming out, true. But by comparison, one of them will be stronger and one of them is not stronger. How do I show that? There are different techniques. You can, put some kind of feather, take a small feather, look at the mirror yourself, then put the feather a little bit less. Don't put feather so that you come sneezing. I'm not telling you to do that. Keep little 2-inch away and one side and the other side. Breathe in, breathe out. See which feather is moving more. That will be your dominant nostril. Okay. There are many other techniques. Somebody can do it like take a CD. Let me see if, just give me a minute. Let me see if I got a CD. Okay, I will show you some technique. Take some used CD. Okay, use CD, then put it like this, and then you will see some area here with some kind of water moisture. I will show it again. Hold it like that, and then you do. There you see some circle type of thing, elliptical thing coming both sides. Whichever will dominant nostril, we will give a better circle, longer ellipse. There are many small techniques. Good that you ask this question, but these are the practical techniques you can check. Yeah? But
I think this can be done with this spectacle also. The same thing can be
yes,
done.
spectacle. But only thing you need a little broader area so that you know that whichever. It's possible, but you got the idea. But see, but best is you just press one by one and some like a Vishnu Mudra. Just inhale and exhale. You feel smooth and little block. Little block. One is little break is there. Another is free flowing. So free flowing is the dominant nostril. Okay, and that one. So now if you go do the spiritual practice later on, you will be this will come to your awareness, breath awareness. You will know. Like I don't need to check which one is there. I just know this is on. Okay, so you can do that. It is not a very tough thing to do. Only to be aware of your breath, and then you will know. Sometimes you also feel when it is changing. Every 1.5 hour to 2 hour, it changes itself. Like our Surya Nari, Chandra Nari, one is left and right nostril is guided by those two. So when the Surya Nari Chandra, it changes the body temperature, maintain it. So when the changes from Surya Nari to Chandra Nari, then the left-right shift happens. And you can actually feel, if you're sensitive, that exactly moment where changing. So this is for that, and your left nostril connected to the right brain, which is your creative brain. And their, right nostril connected to the left brain, which is a logical brain. Sometimes you use this technique to change for if you need to go some interview and all, you need the logical exam, you need logical brain on. But you have to, for any performance like a singing or any kind of writing something, creativity or painting, then you need that. It should be, your brain should be, right brain should be active. So means crisscrossing. Left nostril activates right brain and right nostril activates left brain. So the other nostril should be on when you go for that. That is a different thing, Sara Yoga technique. So those are the different techniques. But how to do that? I told you, you have to check different methods to do it, or some feather or some this kind of stuff, or check it physically with closing one, take 1 or 2 breaths, and see which is free flowing. That is your dominant nostril. And then slowly you develop that you should be aware. You know that whichever is flowing. It's not a difficult task. It needs a little bit of practice. All right.
Okay. Another question, and that is related to the toxic places that you mentioned. So for some people, they might buy a new house and they don't know like what has happened there in the past, and they're living there. So day to day, like negative energy may impact. So what happens in that case? Because it's your home and you cannot leave it.
Yes. So first you check. There are ways to check that whether this indeed there is something or not. Then there is you have to do, even you can do energy cleansing of a space. And any master can do it, even remotely, cleansing the area. So we use then violet flame for cleansing. Okay. So, but you can, when you visit, you can check that, and there are ways. I'm not going detail here. So there are ways to check that energy of that new place what you are buying. You can do that. Just to, as you mentioned, let me give one point at least how to check that. if you go to that empty room and chant Om, okay, like oh, feel how much it is reverberating. If you feel like going much above, then energy is good. Okay. But if it is only you are listening to your sound only, there is no such thing, reverberation or something, that energy is not very good. Like that, few things are there. So if there is any actual case comes, you ask me, I will do that. I told to several people also here earlier who contacted me regarding this, and they have checked it and found it that way. Okay.
Okay, Guruji. Thank you.
All right. God bless you. Chaitali, yes.
Guruji, can I clean my own aura?
Oh, yes. You can see your own aura.
How?
Look at the mirror.
No,
Look at the mirror.
no, I don't. How to clean my own aura?
I'm saying that you stand in front of a mirror and see your own aura in the mirror.
No, that is cleansing my own aura.
Seeing the aura or healing the aura? What you are asking?
Healing.
Oh, healing. Okay. Yes, you can heal your aura by raising your vibration.
Okay.
For that, we have given that 108 stomach breathing, right? So if you enhance your vibration, your aura will be automatically cleaned.
Okay.
Means healed. Your aura will be healed. So if you continue practicing stomach breathing or Kriya or in these spiritual practices, it will keep on cleansing your aura. Healing your aura, rather, when all the black patches will remove. Okay, but at the same time, if you don't, replenish, don't clean regularly, like say home or any other place, if it is not cleaned regularly, then slowly it gets, get into that, get dirty, or you can say, so that you need to clean again. So it has to be like a regular cleaning to be done so that you can keep it intact and clean. Yeah.
Thank you, Guruji.
Okay, God bless you. Yes, Bani.
Guruji, I have one question. When we went to Uttarakhand, I felt my vibrations also raising because of the group that I was within, right? So, it is almost like I felt a lot more positive, a lot more energy because of your presence and all the seekers around. So, what I wanted to know is, like, if I increase my PEVF, this surrounding my house and everything, is that also going to be purified?
Okay, you talked about two different things. One is you get some energy being into the field of some good spiritual group or master or a place.
Yes.
And second part is if you have the higher vibration, whether it will affect your environment where you live. Two things, right?
Yes.
Yeah? That's what you are asking.
Yeah, because it affected me when I was there in the group. So correct. I just wanted to.
So basically you're saying, can you carry forward it to wherever you live, where is still the source is no longer present, but you can still, from use, whether you can pass it on to your environment.
Yes. And whether I can actually do it myself to help others, like increasing.
You can. See, energetically, the logic is very simple. You collected something, okay, and you carry with you, and next you can distribute with something. That is how it works. Okay. Only question about the retainability, how long you can retain it.
Yeah.
That depends upon your vibration.
Okay.
If your inherent vibration, see, let me put it in this way. If you go into the high energy place, like Babaji's cave and all, then your energy will shoot up by just simple being induction, like, being into that field. Yeah, automatically you will be there without any effort, because the whole field is like that. You are entering the field and it will make you that. Then when you come out, you will get that. You will be into that high state. And but what will happen? Slowly, slowly it will start decaying. One of the reason of decaying is what we explained here. If
Yeah.
your aura getting influenced by the external things,
Mhm.
the original thing will start decaying
Mhm.
because it is like a leaking or losing it. Yeah.
Yes.
So it depends what is your vibration to retain how much long you can do. It's possible to retain the same maybe about a year or more, quite possible. But you have to regularly maintain with your sadhana to maintain that your minimum level high so that you can retain that.
Okay.
That is the key. Okay, there is no fixed rule. Yes, that did happen. Yes, you can pass it on to others. But to pass it on to others, if you keep losing without gaining anything, then you will lose it. You will also become another patient.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So you to get the connection, start getting the keep connect with the source. Now, to be specifically in your case, what has you remember what Babaji told in the message given? That soil you collected,
Yes.
that has that energy.
Yes.
So
It's
you
good.
connect with that before you helping others. So that becomes your source now. Okay. Do it on the regular basis. And another point I like to mention here: gratitude invites grace. Okay, keeping your vibration high, but if you're a grateful to the from where you got it to your master and all, then you can keep this connection on for a very long time and maintaining that level. So two things here. One is that your vibration, another gratitude. Okay, that will keep you be that. And now coming little touch upon about you can of course pass it on to your near dear ones and all those things. But going to the public, okay, to help anyone, for that you need permission. Okay, it's absolutely fine to your family members and all, it's okay. But to anybody else, some unknown people, there is a risk there. Like somebody can drain your energy without you knowing. So you need to learn much more thing than only having high energy.
Yeah, I haven't tried that, but I just
No, I'm just saying where to stop. I'm just saying in this level, but all the masters, they know how to protect themselves. Even if they go into the area of say criminals, okay, they can protect themselves. But what I'm saying is before venturing into that unknown territory, you have to learn something more. And for that, you need to get the learning knowledge, and your power has to be that level where you can manage this as well. Okay, even negative attacks. I'm getting. I don't know. Earlier, I told even some black magic things people do on me also because I'm helping many people. Maybe somebody else or their enemies, they don't like it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
They sending me all these things. Yeah. So black magic stuff and all. And I told you earlier, even if I'm just saying, even if they send me some energy to kill me, like say black magic energy to kill me, yeah, because I am having some level of shield, which I will not get. Of course, that will not work. Only thing I got a little bit of loose stomach. That's all. Okay. The energy that magic was sent to kill me. Okay. But to me, it will be effect will be in my physical body will be just like, I know it, who did it and all these things. So that will be done. I have some other technology called mirror technology. That's a different thing. So what I'm basically saying that if you go into this, even helping others, you may threaten many people unknowingly. So venturing into other unknown people, don't try that unless until you're fully prepared with all those things. That's what I'm saying. Okay. All right. Okay. Sushmita.
Namaste, Guruji.
And namaste.
I want to ask that sometimes I get fearful in company of some people. I mean,
Sorry, voice is not clear. Can you just say it again? Yeah.
Sometimes I get fearful in company of some people.
Yes. Okay.
I that day I told you about the animals I care for, and I get fearful. Means someone comes,
Yeah. Yeah.
I get
Okay.
fearful that if the dog barks, then again
No
it will
problem.
be an issue.
Understood. So how to protect yourself?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, you take protection shield. The method I will send in the group, post it into the group.
Okay.
Okay, take protection shield whenever you feeling that there is a possibility of feeling fearful or some other, negative emotions, you take the protection shield. Okay.
Okay. And one more
All right.
thing, you always say that there is no right and no wrong.
In
But,
1 minute. That is a spiritual level.
okay.
Yeah, there is no right and wrong in spiritual level and soul level.
Okay.
Only in the physical dimension there is right and wrong. Duality.
Okay.
It's called duality
Okay.
consciousness. That is called unity consciousness.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. All right. Okay. God bless you. All right. Fine. So if there is no other question, so we'll go into our Kriya. Vani, have any?
Sorry, Guruji, I have
Okay, no, go ahead.
last.
Yeah.
So, see, when we have already occupied a house without like testing it or like without knowing if that house has positive vibes. So by chanting and by increasing some I don't know how to put this into words to make.
I'm asking, okay, to help you, I'll asking, you want to clean the house, you don't know what happened? Yeah, use violet flame.
Okay.
Violet flame cleansing.
Okay. Yeah, you have given the technique. I remember that.
So use that. If you want on regular basis or time to time, once in a week, so clean it with a violet flame.
Okay.
So whether anything is there or not there, it will clean it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. God bless you. All right. So let us now go for our Kriya and meditation. Not much time left, but anyway, we'll start it. See how it goes. Okay. Just